Welcome back to another JK movement class. For today's class, we are working on hip internal and external rotation. We'll try and keep this class fairly snappy. In terms of equipment that we'll have today, I've got two things. So I've got a yoga block. If you don't have a yoga block, you can use a thick book, will work pretty well. Something where you can squeeze it in between your legs. So anything like that will work well. A yoga block, thick book, maybe a foam roller if you have one, something like that. The other thing I've got here is a yoga strap, something to wrap around the foot. So if you don't have something like this works pretty well. If you don't have something like that, just a t-shirt, a towel, all we'll be using it for is simply wrapping it around the ankle and dragging it out to the side. So get creative, you can find something at home. So I did say that we wouldn't have to, we'd do all the class sitting today. We will stand just to start, just a minute or so. I'm sure you can handle just standing for a minute. So what we're gonna do here, we're going to start with hip cards. I'm going to start with my right side. So I'm standing on the right side of the chair. I'm just holding onto the chair just for a little bit of balance here. From there, what I'm going to do, I'm going to get a little bit of distance away from the chair, so I'm not going to bang into it with my right leg. I'm going to pick my right leg up off the ground and I drive it across my body as far as I can. From there, I start lifting it up towards the sky. I'm trying to bring my knee in towards my chest, but at the same time, I'm trying to lift my shin and ankle in towards my chest as well. I'm trying to make this action of the hip. I'm trying to bring it up. From there, I go wide away from me. When I can't go any wider, before this hip starts to move around here, I'm thinking about lifting the outside of my ankle and shin up towards the sky. So I'm internally rotating my hip now, and I kick back behind me a little bit at the same time. I draw my knee towards the opposite knee without extending through my spine. I kick back behind me, feel a little bit of hamstrings there, take it wide away from you. From now, what I'm going to try and do is lift that shin and ankle up in towards my chest. As I come back around, we're back to that starting position. Let's do that one more time. So a little bit of tension within the body, a little bit of squeeze through the belly, the chest here, the arms. I drive that leg across my body and up. I'm lifting that shin and ankle in towards chest. I go wide away from me. I lift that outer shin and ankle up towards the sky and I kick back. I draw knee towards opposite knee. I drive back again. I go wide, almost lost my chair. Lift that shin and ankle up, come back. Beautiful. Let's take it to the other side. So we're just doing hip cards to start with, and then we'll sit our butts on down. Same thing with this side. So take a breath in. Create just a little bit of tension through the body. So we're trying to immobilize here. Drive across. Lift that shin and ankle up. Go wide away from you. Lift, 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 and kick back. Stack knees, extend behind you again, take it wide without hiking through this other hip, go wide, and lift that shin and ankle up and towards chest. Lift, 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 and back down. One more time, drive across, lift up, 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 take it wide, lift the outside shin and ankle up towards sky as you kick back behind you. Knee towards opposite knee, kick back again, go wide, lift that shin and ankle up, lift, try and pull it up towards the sky. And let's sit our butts down. All right. So we'll start with a little bit of internal rotation work for the hips. We'll grab this one in a sec, so just have that nice and handy. Grab your block, whatever you're using there, and bring it in between your legs. So you're gonna have it wide. I personally like it, having it sort of on its medium sort of setting here, so it's lengthways here. I'm just gonna grab onto the chair for a little bit of support. What we're gonna do to start with, super simple, you've probably seen these before. I'm gonna be squeezing my thighs into the block, and all I'm gonna do is drive my shins apart. So thighs are squeezing in. Let's all take a breath in. A little bit of tension. I'm squeezing to the chair here. Squeeze that block with your inner thighs here, and just drive the ankles apart from each other. So drive the shins away, give it a good squeeze at its end, and then come back in. Let's do that 10 times. Squeeze into the block, drive apart. Squeeze, 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 and pull back in. That's 2. Squeeze that block, drive the shins apart. When you get to your end, give it a good old squeeze at its end. You want to feel sort of outside hips working here. Drive. Keep squeezing into that block. I'm just going to shift a little further forward here. Drive apart. Good old squeeze. And back in. The whole time, inner thighs, trying to crush that block in between your inner thighs. Let's keep it going. Squeeze at its end and come back in. Let's do 3 more reps. Squeeze that block, drive those ankles apart, drive the shins apart from each other. Back down. Let's do 2 more reps. One more time. Stick with me here. Beautiful. Back down. Keep your block where it is. And now we'll just focus on one hip at a time. So I'm going to grab my strap here. You don't need to wrap it or like properly loop it up here. Just wrap it around your ankle here. So I'm holding on the right side here. So I've got this looped up around my right ankle. Again, you might have a t-shirt, a towel, whatever it might be. So now we're going to do something called passive range holds here. So I'll just show you this first and then we'll do this together. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to grab onto the strap, keeping my legs squeezing in here, so I'm not going to lose my connection with the block. I'm going to drive it out to the side. So I'm going to pull it out to the side as much as I can. From there, when I can't go anymore, I'm going to squeeze, I'm going to contract, try and hold it there, and release the strap, and hold 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So basically the strap is pulling me out to the end of my passive range. I'm contracting there, trying to hold in that position, and then I let go of that strap, and we hold and try and hold and don't lose that range. All right, we're going to do 8 reps on each side, and we'll do 5-second holds. So take your strap, drive out to the side. Now contract that one you were just contracting when you were trying to squeeze away from the block. Squeeze that stuff and release the strap. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let it come back in a little bit. Grab back on. Pull out to that end range. I'm trying to pull my ankle up towards the sky. Contract and release. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back on. Pull out. Squeeze. Still squeezing into the block at the same time. And release. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back on, pull out, squeeze, release. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's keep it going. Pull out, contract, release. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Make sure you're still in contact with the chair here. Don't let your thigh lift up here. Let's do 3 more. Come out, squeeze, release. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. 2 more. Back out. Contract. Release. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more time. Let's go. Pull out. Squeeze. Release. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And release. Beautiful. Let's take it straight over to the other side. Same thing on the other side. 8 reps. For 5-second holds. So again, just those cues. We're squeezing into the block still with those inner thighs. We're pulling out. We're getting to that end range and try not to lose that range when you release your strap. Let's hit it. Pull out. Squeeze. Release. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back on. Pull out. Squeeze. Release. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pull out, contract, release. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back on, and pull to that end range, squeeze, release. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Don't lose your connection with the block, crush that block. Pull out, squeeze, release. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 3, 4 more reps. Sorry, my friends. Pull back out, squeeze, release. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pull out, squeeze, release. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 2 more. Pull out. Good squeeze and release. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go 1 more time. Pull out, contract, release. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, very good. We can pop our trusty strap to the side for now. We'll do 1 more for internal rotation of the hips, and then we'll switch our focus to external rotation. So for this next one here, what we're going to do is same sort of drill that we started with where we drove out to the side. But now what we're going to do, we're going to stay exactly the same. We're going to squeeze in, we're going to drive out to the side. We're going to try and maintain that as we straighten the knees. Don't have to get fully straightened out here, just sort of whatever you can. And then on the way back, really key on the way back, I try to drive those ankles away from each other. So as I'm bending and straightening the knees the whole time, I'm still trying to drive the ankles out to the side. I'm trying to maintain as much internal rotation as I can. Where's my timer? We're going to do this one for time. So rather than for reps, we're going to do this one for 90 seconds. All right, this is our last bit of internal rotation work. Let's hit this. Let's make it worth our while here. So take a breath in. Make some tension within your body, squeeze your belly, squeeze your glutes, crush that block, and let's go. Drive ankles out to the side, maintain that now the whole time as you straighten and bend. Bending, but I'm still driving out the whole time. You don't have to be at the exact same tempo that I'm at, just make it nice, slow and controlled. It's our last bit of internal rotation work, so let's really try and fatigue. Really on the way back and forward, try your best to maintain that internal rotation. Driving ankles and shins out to the side. Still got a bit of squeeze and grip into that block. I think I was a little bit over ambitious with the 90 seconds here, but once you say it, we got to do it. We're halfway. We're past halfway, actually. Let's keep going. Stick with me here. If you need to have a little rest, that's okay, but subsequent takes of the class, let's hit that 90 seconds. 20 more seconds here. Let's do it. We're almost there. Last 10, let's finish strong. Stick with me if you're still here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. The jelly legs are shaking there. All right, beautiful. So good news, we are done with the internal rotation phase of the class. We can get rid of our block and we'll move into some external rotation work. So let's start with our right leg. Start with your right leg and your right ankle as the sun begins to shine in here. All right, apologies for the change in lighting here a little bit. So the sun's starting to shine in here in Sydney. It's early morning here. Let's get into some external rotation work. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to move my right ankle across my left thigh here. So this hip is now in an externally rotated position. So we'll work on some control work for here. So what we're going to do, we're going to do some, just like we did for the internal rotations, passive range holds, we'll do the same thing for this one. So now what we're going to do, if I just drop off here, it's going to come flopping back down to the ground. So what we're going to do, in this position here, I'm going to contract. I'm going to try and hold my shin and ankle up as high as I possibly can. And I can use my hand just to gently press it off. It releases and I hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We reset and come back on. So what will tend to happen is it'll tend to go up a little bit high here because the hip flexors will start to try and get involved. You want to try your best to try and keep this knee down here. So try not to let it come up like this. We're going to do exactly the same like we did for the internal. 8 reps for 5-second holds. So even if you lean forward a little bit here, it'll kind of help to keep that down, or just right hand to press it down a little bit towards the ground. So from there, contract. So contract inner thighs here, really, and the external rotation of the hip to try and lift that ankle and shin off the knee here. So contract and then walk it off and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And use your hand, bring it back up. Contract and release. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back on. Squeeze and release. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back on. Contract and release. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back on. Good squeeze and release. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back on. Good squeeze and release. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back on. Contract first and then release. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 2 more times. Back on. Squeeze. Release. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Final rep. Back on. Squeeze. Release. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, very good. Let's take it straight to the other side. So left ankle on here. Again, give yourself a little test. Do you need to lean forward to try and keep that knee down? Can you stay up? Do you want to hold it down with the left hand? whatever works. You just don't want to make it when you lift off that it just ends up going like this, and then it's just all hip flexors doing the work, but we're trying to hit more external rotation here. So I'm going to lean a little bit forward for this one. So take a breath in, contract. From here, try and lift that shin and ankle off, and then guide it off and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back on, contract, release. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back on, squeeze and release. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back up. Good squeeze. Release. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back up. Squeeze and release. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back up. Good squeeze. Release. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 3 more reps. Back up. Squeeze. Release. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back up. Squeeze. Release. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Final rep. Back up. Good contraction first. Release. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Very good. Let's go back to the right side. Bring that right ankle back up. Just show this one first, and then we'll do this one together. So for this one here, what I'm going to do, I'm going to come down towards my end range here. So I'm not just folding straight down like this. As I come down here, I'm thinking about lifting my tailbone back and up and my belly button forward. So I come down, and your basement of the stretch might be here. You might be able to come a little bit further down here. Whatever your basement is, that's totally fine. Now what we're going to do, we're going to get to our basement, and we're going to take 5 seconds to get back up. Just to get back up though, in order to do that, so my right ankle here, I'm going to drive it down into the knee and across, as if I could make this action. I'm driving down and across, just like that internal rotation that we started with. So I'm here like this. I'll take a breath in, I brace. From there, I drive across, and I use that to press me back up. I want it to take you 5 seconds to get back up to this tall seated position. So if you're down here, you're going to have to move a little bit faster to get that 5 seconds. If your end range is here, no worries, just move slower, okay? We're going to do, again, 8 reps. We'll do these for these 5 seconds. So get down to your end range position. So my tailbone's back up, my belly button's forward. I'm looking for a bit of a stretch to the outside of the right hip here. Take a breath in, embrace and drive, pressing down and across. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. When you get back up, reset and drive. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back up, reset and drive. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reset and drive. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reset and drive. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reset and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reset. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reset. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more rep. Reset. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Release straight to the other side. Let's keep it moving. All right. So exactly the same. This hip you might be able to get deeper. You might not be quite as deep. 5 seconds to get back up. All right. To get to your end range. I know this hip is definitely more open for me. My left side is for sure more open than my right. Let's take a breath in. Create some internal tension and let's drive. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get to the top and reset. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reset. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reset. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're halfway. Reset. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Keep it going. This is our last bit of hard work. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I lied. We have one more bit of hard work. Reset. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more time. Reset. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. One more bit of hard work. Sorry for for the early little comment there. One more little bit of hard work, and then we're done. We'll finish with some easy hip cars again. So for this one here, what we're going to do is like we started the class, like we started the external rotation work, which was here like this, and we're holding. So now we're going to do the same thing. We're going to contract, we're going to lift off, we're going to hold, but instead of just holding here, we're going to straighten and bend. And when we straighten and bend, so what we're going to do now is rather than using the hand to lift us back up, we're just going to straighten and bend for 30 seconds, trying to maintain the best height that you possibly can. But with fatigue, it's going to start getting further down towards the ankle, which is totally fine. We're going to do this one we'll go for 30 seconds for this one, maybe 45 if I'm not feeling very nice. So probably 45. All right. So what we're going to do here, we're going to have the ankle on exactly the same we started with. So contract, try and lift off, and then use your hand, just guide it off, and then straightening and bending. I'm trying to get that ankle back on top of the knee. That is not going to happen, not for me anyway. I'm just straightening and bending, trying to lift up as high as I can the whole time. So as I pull back in towards me, I'm trying to get this ankle back on top of that knee again, but it ain't gonna happen. I'm trying not to let that knee come up too high, so I'm not trying to involve the hip flexors much here because they are involved. And we are going to go for 45 seconds. That's 30 right there. Last bit of hard work on this hip. Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out and switch sides. All right. So of course, 45 seconds on this side as well. All right, let's go. Last bit of hard work for today. Let's take a breath in. Embrace, create some internal tension. Squeeze your body, squeeze your belly, your glutes. And let's lift off. Try and keep it at that height. Keep the knee down and straighten and bend. Get that ankle back up onto that thigh. That is your intention. And if you are able to do that, please send me your video. I would love to see that. It's super impressive if you're able to do that. Let's go. We've got about 15 more seconds here. Keep trying to get that ankle as high as you can up on the shin. We're almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. All right, let's finish with hip curls. We'll make it nice and gentle. Exactly the same, just how we started. So come to stand, you can use your chair for a little bit of balance again. We'll start with the right hip here. So breath in, mind a little bit of tension here just to keep the rest of the body mobilized. Drive that leg across your body. Try and lift that shin and ankle up in towards you and see how these feel. It might feel different from how we started. Take it wide, lift the outside shin and ankle up towards the sky, kick back, knee towards opposite knee, drive back, take it wide, lift that shin and ankle up, lift, 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 and back down. Take it wide, lift up, take it wide again. From there, again, this is the internal rotation, so lift that shin and ankle up and towards you. How does that feel? Knee towards opposite knee, drive back, go wide, lift, back down, switch sides. All right, same thing here. Outside leg lifts up, so left leg, drive across, lift, shin and ankle lifts with you. We take it wide away from you. We lift that shin and ankle up towards the sky as we kick back, forward, kick back again, go wide, and then find that lift, the external rotation. One more time. Across, lift up, Take it wide away from you. Internal rotation, lift that shin and ankle up, kick back. Stack knees, extend behind you again. Go wide, lift, 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 and back down. Beautiful, that is our class for today. So good bit of work in there for hip internal external rotation. This is the kind of class you can definitely come back to not multiple times, and just see how it feels for you. So I hope you enjoyed the class. Please let me know how you went. Send me a message, send me a DM. I'd love to hear from you. Peace.